Everyone in crypto wants to find that diamond in the rough crypto, that gem, that one play that is going to bring in the millions that you read about. The stories, you see them, they're all over the place. People making millions on one crypto play. A lot of times it's crypto plays that people never heard of, or it's some that people heard of and you just got there first. Everybody wants that $1 million opportunity, but not everyone is going to take that $1 million chance. They're not. The reason I'm talking about that is because I I called a play, and I'm sticking to this play, that is going to create millionaires. Now, the question is, how long is it going to take? That's still to be determined. But I really believe that this is that play. Matter of fact, I know it is. Now, that's not financial advice. That doesn't mean load up the truck and go and just dump a boatload into this play. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But it should be on your radar. This play should be on your radar. And that's even if you're not into technology. I think, matter of fact, I know that in order to profit in this current climate that we're in, and for many, many years to come with technology, you're going to have to remain curious. And that's the problem. So many people out there, maybe even looking at this video right now, you're not curious. You're not curious about technology. You're not curious about crypto. Or if you are, you're not curious enough to go off on your own and say, you know what, I'm going to research this a little bit further. That's what it takes to get these $1 million opportunities and take advantage of them, to actually put money in them. Now, what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the Root Network again. Now, normally when I do a Root Network video, I have on the fancy VR glasses, and I take you and I jump into character, because that's what it is. You're a character inside the metaverse. But this video is a little bit different because I really want you guys to understand the opportunity that you have here today and forever, how long this opportunity is going to show itself. So guys, this video we're going to be talking about the Root Network, and more importantly, the people behind the Root Network. See, because I believe that a product or a project, they're only as good as the inventor or the people that are running the show. That's how you're going to know if what you're in really has some lasting power. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to solve a problem, or are they trying to create something that's never been done before? Now, depending on which one of them they're trying to do, it's going to determine how much money you're going to make in the end. Now, if it's a first, and this is a first of its kind type of technology, then it might take a little bit longer for it to really cement itself into society, into people's minds, and become a brand like Apple, you know? But if you can get in early on those and you can actually see the vision that their visionaries see and that they want you to see, then you have an opportunity to make a boatload of money. And the great thing about cryptocurrency is you don't have to wait very long. It's not like everything else in the world, or some of these products and different things that you see that have to go through so many cycles just for it to become a really solidified brand. Cryptocurrency moves at light speeds. Light speeds. That's what makes cryptocurrency so appealing to me and maybe to you on this other side of this screen. Well, what I'm going to concentrate today on is the people behind the Root Network. And what I want you to see also is some statistics to back up why the universe, or the metaverse, I don't know if pretty soon you're not going to be able to separate the two, if you can now, because they're so married together. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to jump over here, guys. This is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. Smash that like button. It does wonders for the channel. It helps us grow, and it helps these videos end up in the hands of somebody else that might want to take an opportunity, advantage of an opportunity that you might have passed on. So, all this sounds good to you guys? Welcome to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. Let's knock this out. All right, guys. What I'm talking about. For those of you just joining, I'm talking about the Root Network. They are, I'm convinced, going to be a juggernaut. I've made countless videos on these guys. So make sure that you check it out. Check out the videos. These guys are doing, so this is a metaverse play. So when you think about Roblox, think about Decentraland, Sandbox. You guys have heard of those. Roblox is just huge, huge. But those of you in the crypto space, you know what the Sandbox is. You know what Decentraland is. Snoop Dogg. I can't remember which one he was with. I don't know if it was the Sandbox or Decentraland. But the metaverse is here to stay. It's a major part of the world as we see it now. Seems like everyone wants to escape reality nowadays. So, and there's nothing you can really do about it. They say there's a stat out there that says that people have less friends now than they did 10, 15 years ago. They're less social now. So, regardless how you look at that, some people might blame technology for that and all of the advancements we've made in technology, everybody being buried in these phones right here. That's all, it's right in front of your face. You can't get away from it. Well, the better the technology get, the more and longer people are going to have their heads in these electronic devices. You can't even eat dinner without somebody on the electronic device. Watching movies, somebody on the electronic device. So, if you can't beat them, join them. So, what I'm saying is the metaverse a bad thing? Is it really a bad thing? But before I get off into that, what I want to share here is this amazing opportunity here, guys. Look at this. You can pick this token up right now. This is a 20 million market cap. I'm going to look at all time right here, guys. Look at this. This fall off right here. Look at this, guys. This screams opportunity. Why? Not just because it's red on the screen, mainly because of the people behind the project. And I'm pretty sure by the end of this video, you're going to think the same way that I think. You're going to think the same way. But I'm looking at brands like Reebok. I'm looking at brands like Warner Brothers. Come on now. All of these people have pretty much partnered with these guys for a reason. They're working on something right now that when it does become mainstream, a lot of you guys sitting at home are going to be like, oh, I wish I could have got in on that when it first came out or long before it became mainstream. You have an opportunity now. This is an ERC20 token. Guys, you can buy them over on Mexi, Uphold, which is great, and a decentralized wallet like a Coinbase wallet or a MetaMask or something like that. You can get it on KuCoin too. Over in the US, we really can't. But these are the places you can get it. It's only 2 pages of places that you can get this. So you can almost guarantee that when it becomes a name, once they do release this upcoming project open, and it really breaks down the barriers that are right there now. A lot of times people don't know what they need until they get it. A lot of times you would think, well, why would you need something like a metaverse play like futureverse and open and the Root Network when why would you need to connect all these worlds together? Who gives a damn, right? Well, you'd be surprised. The reason they probably thought that they didn't need it, people today, is because they don't have it. Check out Ready Player One. You'll see what I mean. Being able to interact with all of these different worlds. Well, you don't have to be a nerd. You don't have to be into gaming or any of that to understand what a good play is. So, I'm looking at this, guys. They got a 12 billion max supply. Of that circulate is only just over a billion of that. So you are going to have token unlocks. They're down right now. I love this. I really, really love this, guys. I got a nice bag of these guys. And mainly why I have it is because I love technology. But the more I dig into the people behind this project, the more I see this is a diamond in the rough. Now, before I jump off into those people, guys, they're saying that the trends, now these trends that I'm showing you are from 2024, and this is a estimate to 2033. Now, I want you to check this out. Metaverse market by components, software, hardware, by platform, mobile, desktop, by offering, avatars, virtual platforms, asset, marketplace. You get it. It's metaverse. It encompasses everything. Pretty much every device that can enter into the metaverse. Okay. They're trying to say that, and if you look here, just in 2023, the market size for the metaverse was $92 billion, and then you jump to 2024 with $128 billion, and this takes you all the way down to 2033 at $2,369 billion, guys. And if you see, it's just rising over time. Some more than others. It's just rising. So you want to be in back here. You're right here right now. We are right here, guys, in 2024. And I love it. I love it. Okay, now check this out. And this doesn't say a lot about the U.S., but they say, look at our rise compared to everyone else. The U.S., we're just going up. More people are spending more time on their electronic devices, namely in the metaverse. They said North America led the global market with the highest market share of 37% in 2023. Everybody else was underneath, but they said we led the market. Okay, now we go from there, and that's pretty much all I want to show you there, just at the growth. So we're in the market, the metaverse, and a lot of people tell you the metaverse ain't going anywhere. Well, it is. It is, regardless of what anyone says. Else they wouldn't be focusing so much on the metaverse. And they wouldn't be spending so much money on the metaverse. I think the thing is when people think metaverse, they automatically think gaming. They think gaming. And I think more than anything, that's where you can get sidetracked and you can miss a lot of opportunities. If you're not into games, you're saying to yourself, I'm not into games, I don't really mess with that, so I'm not gonna get into this play. No. No. You're sadly mistaken. So, but before we do that, I want to jump over here and I want to show you some people, some important people that have to do with this project. Shara Senderoff. She's one. She's just one of the players. She's a co-founder in this whole futureverse, and her roots really go far. They dig deep, guys. They really dig deep. And I was studying her and another guy by the name, and I'm going to go over here. This is their founder, Aaron McDonald. And the more I dug into him, the more I was really intrigued because this guy has 25 years of experience with this type of stuff. He's built, they said, like 50 companies, and all of those in one way or another now are wrapped up in the futureverse, and they're bringing us something that a lot of people out there are going to be shocked with, especially with Open, the game that's coming. And again, I'm always going to plug, you need to watch Ready Player One to see what I'm talking about. So this guy right here, extremely important, but and I look at him, but then when I first looked into this project, she was the person I was really concentrating on because when I went and I checked her out, I said, this lady really has some reach here. She really has some reach. And I was like, okay, I looked at her following. I said, she does this. And it said she's the co-founder of Gen, Futureverse, Readyverse Studios, Born Ready, and Something Gold. And you're thinking, okay, okay, she sounds like she's well to do. I'm not gonna go off into her whole history, but I am gonna jump over here because it's a page that shows a lot about her. And check this out, guys. All right, she's a serial entrepreneur, venture capitalist, technologist, creative director, brand strategist, architecture of magic. Now, these are the type of people that you want to link up with. Look at this, guys. She has been named one of Forbes 30 under 30, Rolling Stone's Future 25, Billboard's 40 under 40, and esteemed women in music and Fast Company's 100th most creative people in business. These are the type of people that you want to see. I say she has a lot. When I say a lot, she has a lot of connections in Hollywood. A lot of connections, and I haven't found anything to prove this, but I really believe she has. I mean, she has a lot to do with a lot of the connections that's been made with Warner Brothers. I really believe that, and some of the people that they've brought on, like the author of Ready Player One. I really believe she was a major part in that. So I'm going to post her information down below just for the sake of the length of the video. She's definitely someone you want to pay attention to. I watch her like a hawk, and everything that she's doing, all of the different things she has her hands into. But her and this guy right here, where we at? Let me go back to Aaron. And this guy right here, I watched a hour video interview with this guy, and he was talking about technology and why they're doing what they're doing. Guys, these I really believe that these are the type of people right here, people like this. Make sure you follow me on Twitter too, guys, at Mr. Foresight 64. I also follow her, but the company behind all of this, Root Network, is Futureverse, and they're based in New Zealand. These guys are based in New Zealand. Make sure you follow them as well. If and I there's so many different rabbit holes I could go down with these guys. So many different rabbit holes because they are in so many things. I love the fact that they have Reebok. I love that Reebok has joined the fray, and you can from the way I understood it is you can design your own one of a kind Reebok based on your a memory you have from your past, and it uses Instagram. It can use one of your old photos, and it can make either a classic Reebok or it can make a Reebok pump. Does depending on which one you want. And it's a one of a kind, and then you can take that into these metaverse places. So I just think what they're doing is incredible. The partnerships that they have is incredible, but more incredible than that, guys, is the opportunity you have here. So many people miss out on those $1 million opportunities because they see this right here, and they just leave it alone. Look at this price right here, guys. Look at this price, and I want you to look right here. Look at all this. No one wants to get in here. No one wants to get in there. And the reason I keep making videos on these guys because I want to show you the obvious. I want to show you why I I'm so bullish on them, and why this is going to be. I dare to say this is going to be one of my biggest calls that I'm going to call. This is one that when I located these guys and I seen what was going on with them and all of the people that they were able, the relationships that they were able to bring to the table, the Unreal Engine they're using, Neo Tokyo, all of these pieces that they're able to bring to the table. And I was looking at the price, and I was like, this price is definitely has nothing to do with the value. This price is not an indicator of the value of what's right in front of us. And those are the type of projects that I love to come across. Those are the ones where guys, they got an all-time high of 46 cent, guys. 46 cent. Now this one, like I said, you're gonna have to do a little bit of work to get this one because you can't just go on Coinbase and buy it. You can get a Coinbase wallet and do so. You can get an Uphold. Those are the ways you're going to have to do it. You can't get it on crypto.com or any of them yet. I'm telling you guys, right now, the biggest push that they're doing is open. Open, the game open. And when that happens, here we go right here. When that's released, they're working on it right now. Once this is released, and they say it's going to be released this year, but this year is running out. But I'd rather them take their time on it rather than rush something that's going to really change the landscape of gaming altogether. So when this come out though, and they really start doing their tour, and they're just showcasing their product, guys, I'm telling you, this price right here, where we at? This right here is you're going to be able to compare this to something like, where we at? Let's go to Decentraland. Because these are the type of competitors. Decentraland, where we at? Oops, Decentraland. Okay. Look at Decentraland at 28 cents, guys. 28 cents. Now, if we go just with their market cap right here, you're looking at like a 54-cent token. A 54-cent token, I believe, when it comes to the Root Network. Now, I want you to see how big Metaverse is, because I want to go to all-time high. Again, back to the bull cycles. When you look at that last bull run we had, these guys made it up to what? $5.90. Guys, you know the type of volume these guys were working with? They were working with like over 3 billion in volume in 24 hours was pumping in and out of these guys right here. So this is the likes, people like this, people like the Sandbox. What shall I say? Sand, where we at? Sand. These are the plays. These are the plays, and the same. These two pretty much mirror each other. This and the Decentraland, and price wise, same thing. Difference is with all of these, they operate in their own little space. These guys operate in their own space, where you have Root Network who are bridging everything. They're bridging everything. They're making it to where people in the Sandbox can go over to Roblox. People and Decentraland can go over to the Sandbox, and you can take your items with you. They are really, really driving home the need to own your digital products. So the guy Aaron McDonald, the founder, he said that essentially you're going to be able, if you have like a baseball cap and you're in Roblox and you put that baseball cap on there, that's going to, you're going to be able to take that exact same baseball cap to all of the other different metaverses without having to spend money to buy the same product over here in a different metaverse, because the metaverse is just one big thing. It ain't like it's not here. It's here already. It's basically this big space where people can create their own digital worlds. And the Root Network, Futureverse, what they're doing essentially is bridging all of that together. And the Root Network is the currency. The Root is the currency that's going to be integrated into all of that. And they're also using XRP as well to help with that. So guys, these guys here, I'm telling you, I don't know how else to put it. When you look at when you're doing your research, you're looking for longevity. You're looking for longevity, but more than that, you're looking for the players who are involved. And then you want to ask yourself just a serious question. Is this far-fetched? Is this something that I can foresee happening? And the timetable here, you can't rush perfection. That is truly it.